Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Benchmade bugout. So first off, let's start off with the price. This knife was gifted to me, but base price is $140. This is the I guess desert theme. It's got a black wash blade, gold thumb stud with tan handles. This goes for 140, but the regular 535 bug out goes for 120, I believe. So let's get into a size comparison. Here's the Kershaw Zing SS. Here's the CRKT Homefront that barely fits in the frame. So this is a really good size comparison actually, because this is a small knife, this is a big knife. It shows that this is a great in-between knife. And I'll give you another Kershaw. That is the Kershaw Shuffle 2. So, in my opinion, it is honestly a great size for a knife. And then, give you a little ruler action there. Let's do some specs here. Overall length is 7.46 centimeter, or Jesus, 7.46 inches. I'm losing it today, guys. The closed length is 4.22 inches. The blade length is 3.24 inches. Then I will go over some specs as we go through the overview. So let's start off at the tip of the blade. This is a drop point blade, black wash. I don't believe that you can get this in any other blade variations. Don't quote me on that, but I don't believe so. For the Tanto and partially serrated, I believe you have to get the Benchmade bailout, which is similar to this. But this has gold thumb studs. This steel is S30V, so a great steel. And this is going to be the Benchmade norm, or the standard in the upcoming Benchmade, so they won't go anything lower than S30V. It's going to be like their standard bottom of the line steel, if that makes any sense. But you got your Benchmade logo right there, which I really like. And the thing I love, one of the things I absolutely love about this knife is that there's not a lot of branding on it. Here's the tripod getting hit. Here's the CRKT Homefront. Now it says CRKT, and then on the other side, if you're waiting in a line, you get a book to read. It has a lot of branding, and I don't really like that. I think that draws attention away from the knife. It just doesn't make it look good. This, Benchmade. And then the other side, it's a small thing that says S30V. But that's practically no branding, which I really appreciate. Moving on back, you have your pivot and your just some screws to hold the frame together, and I love that these are all recessed. Here's a good example. This is the Kershaw Shuffle 2. These are recessed in a way, but they're not really recessed, and it kind of gets annoying sometimes. These are recessed, and it's smooth, which I really like. Other side, here is the hex wrench, and then this is just a pivot cap. This is an axis lock knife like most Benchmades. So to close that, you pull down and biff it. You pull down and whip her in. It takes a little bit of getting used to at first. The action on this thing is buttery smooth. It's really easy to open, really easy to close. Great one-handed knife. That axis lock is amazing for one-handed. One point I do have to mention, this is, I don't know if the camera can catch that, the axis part doesn't really stick out that far, so for gloved hands, it could be hard. I haven't really tested it with gloves on, so I can't tell you, but I don't know. Up top we got some jimping. This is pretty interesting because there's not jimping on the blade at all. It's jimping on both sides of the handle, which I kind of like. It's in a weird place, but it's in a good, comfortable place. So I like that. And it's not like coarse jimping, it's just a little bit of like fine jimping. Once again, CRKT home front. You can see it's got some mega jimping right there, which for some people is uncomfortable. Keep going back. The back spacer, there's two back spacers. You can kind of see them, they're gold, just like the thumb stud. I wasn't sold on the gold thumb stud at first because I liked the tan handles and the black wash blade, but the gold seemed out of place. Go with it, trust me. It looks, in person, the camera doesn't do it justice. In person, it looks amazing. It looks very, very nice. So, moving on back, this is what is it? I believe this is G10. No, this is not G10. I don't actually know what material the handles are. But you have this little texture that looks like an inlay, but it's not an inlay. But it gives it a nice little texture, and that is on both sides. Moving on back, we got your pocket clip. Mini deep carry pocket clip. I really, really like this pocket clip. It's a very deep carry, but it's small. It's not an eye opener. It's not anything super wow. This pocket clip, I carried the CRKT home front today. I love this pocket clip. It is big, but I mean it's a big knife. So it obviously, for a big knife, it's fitting that it has a big pocket clip. But this can draw attention. It can draw more attention. This is I'd say a medium-sized knife, and it's got a pretty small pocket clip, so it's not going to draw too much attention. If you're in like a situation where you don't want people to know really that you have a knife on you, this is a great option because also it is like a matte color, so it's not like chrome and shiny. Then moving on back, that is right and left tip up carry only, no tip down. Then moving on back, you got your little lanyard hole. So I'm not going to show you in the pocket today. Maybe you'll see it in another episode, I don't know. But let's jump into my personal opinion. Personally, I am in love with this knife. If you're stuck on should I buy, should I not buy it. It is amazing. S30V, it's a great steel, and it comes with Benchmade's Life Sharp, so you should never have to sharpen this thing. You just pay to send it into Benchmade, and they'll sharpen it for you. The action on this thing, like I said, is smooth, and if you don't buy it for work, it's a good fidget toy. I keep hitting the tripod, guys. What's wrong with me? It's a good fidget toy. It doesn't show up really in the pocket at all due to this mini deep carry pocket clip. It's got if I didn't mention this, it's a very, very slim profile, and this is a very lightweight knife. This is 1.85 ounces. If you can see that, if the camera will pick it up, you can see on the inside there's actually pieces milled away out of the grip. You can kind of see, which reduce a lot of its weight. And another thing is that this knife is full ambi, which I am left-handed, but I use my knives, I open them right-handed, and sometimes I'll just do a switch off and use it left-handed because I'm not really acclimated to flipping stuff left-handed and stuff. Like This knife, the CRKT home front, you can't actually change the pocket clip. It's right side only, but even if you were left-handed, it's kind of weird to push the liner lock over. So for right people, it's just easier, right? So this is more biased towards a right-handed person. This, all you have to do is switch the pocket clip around, and boom, you're set up for a left-handed person, which I really enjoy. Because you don't really see a lot of left-handed knives. Benchmade makes quite a few knives that are full left-hand compatible. Spyderco makes quite a few, so I guess you can find them here and there, but it's not the most common thing. But yeah, that's my opinion. So should I buy, should I not buy? If you're looking for a lightweight knife, great for EDC, I would definitely buy it. If you're looking for like a classy knife, not so much. This is more on the tactical side. But yeah, that's going to be the review of the Benchmade bugout. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.